Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whether you're here live or in the future, it is I, your wandering eyes in the sky that keep the sin from seeping in, local friendly angel guy, Seraph. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Here we are, back on the ranch once again. The slime ranch. That's a slime rancher. Pick up where we left off. Hope you're having a nice day, night, or evening. It's been a minute, per usual, since we played this game. I rotate games a lot, so sometimes I forget. We were in the middle of something last time, but... Holy shit, the whole screen. Yes! It is the whole screen. Renan had to... Renan had to tell me how to fix that. And it was a very... Surprise, it was a very simple solution. But I'm a very, very simple Seraph, so... Took a little cajoling for me to understand it, but here we are. The whole screen, the whole shebang. You get the whole kit and caboodle this stream. You can actually see everything. And hopefully it stays that way. We'll see. Give it some time, I'll find a way to mess it up, but... Yeah. So when we last left off, we were looking for something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, it was the vegetable that's like exclusive to this area. Which I already forgot. We have odd onions. Those are new. And there's like one other vegetable that shows up the most often. Well, not the most often. Because I know this one, I believe Goat, the slime rancher extraordinaire, was telling me you can't just like farm these things. Like, they're a pain in the ass to farm. They kind of just, like, randomly appear. You can't actually reliably farm them because you just get carrots. And then there's one other vegetable we're trying to find that's exclusive to this area that has not spawned. And I'm really trying to get just one so I can grow it back at the farm. But no such luck. Go Kitten, yeah, you'd get... carrots and like 30% odd onions, yeah. And that's why there's carrots everywhere. Purple sheep dude, yeah, they spawn amongst carrots, yeah. Yeah, that's how they get you. But there's like one... Oh, those are rocks. There's carrots. Vivi, wow, it's a Sarah. It is. It is a Sarah. A Seraph. Seraph. Hit me again. Back on the ranch. Oh, what's over here? Oh. Purple sheep dude. Man, typing stuff like 5 seconds after you makes me feel bad. It's okay. All good. Don't feel bad. Feel glad. You're watching a Sarah stream. Purple sheep dude. Giraffe. Or, excuse me, Vivi. My eyes are all fucked up. Oh! This big fuck. We gotta give him the DeviantArt treatment at some point. Yeah, my allergies are terrible today. My eyes are so itchy. I have a lot of eyes and they're all itchy. That human environment, that human climate, just be doing stuff to me. Oh. Holy shit! What the fuck? Why are they all up here? What the fuck's going on? They just like fell. Oh, come on. There we go. That was water. I almost died. Let's not go there. Let's see. I'm gonna try to find... Isn't there a... Here, where is it? Slimepedia. Let's see. I don't know if we can find... No. Okay. I know there's like one vegetable we're trying to get here. Odd onion. Boom slime. Oh, here it is. Okay, Oka Oka. That's what we were trying to find last time. There it is. Go kitten. Yeah, you got it. Oka Oka. Vivi, they were crowded and they left all the floor and colorful and slimy. I know, it was very cute. Very nice. Cool pattern. And Go kitten, yes, it was the Oka Oka. That's what we were trying to find last time, and it doesn't spawn anywhere. It is such a pain in the ass. I was trying to find it before I went back to the farm so I could start farming it. Oh, they're pissed. But yeah, I like looked everywhere. Oh. Our cave system was sealed off from cave in when I first discovered it. Maybe that's why the fellas up ahead are so grumpy. You haven't had a bite in a long time. Don't like that long way to bite come from your own rump. Bring some food. I think we passed through here already too. Possibly. Oh, they're just eating each other's plorts. Oh. Oh, motherfucker, I knew you were gonna do some shit. That's what you get. I think he's gone. Need water too. Alright. Okay, it works. All I heard out of the blue was I'm about to blow. Glad that we're... Oh! No! They're beating me. Go kitten. That area on the end with a fuck ton of rads should have some when you had to fly over the water, but I could be wrong and a liar. That's okay. You can be wrong and or a liar. But not both. That's too much. Oh yeah, I also reduced the points down for the channel thing to 1,000. I don't know if that's a good idea. What the fuck? Where? Oh, okay, not you. There you are, motherfucker. Come here. Get the fuck over here. Fuck you. What's that out there? You fucking dummies. There's so many of them here. What the fuck? Oh, you're not bad. Ah! I don't have much water left. Oh no. Fuck, I'm out of water. Oh, you bastards. Get the fuck. How is there so many? Is that it? Fucking A, okay. No. Why? You've got to be fucking... What is this shit? Why is there so many here? Fuck. Oh, no. Alright. Oh, son of a bitch. Ah. Like, I don't have water. I have to do this shit to get rid of them. It'd help if I could aim too. You two, come on. You, go. Is that it? Are we done? Oh, no, they're just fucking... There we go. Okay. Fucking A. Dude, that was a no... Oh, come on. What the fuck? How do they spawn this much? I don't have water. I'm out of water. I can't deal with this shit. You... Maybe it'd be good to get a higher water tank capacity. Ugh. There. Is that it? Please, that has to be fucking it. You guys do it again, you're fucked. You're on your own. I'm not coming back. Have fun. Just fucking deal with that. Let's see. Vivi, at least it's loud enough for you to hear. Oh, shit. It is set, like, to 30%. I should have said it louder. When I was testing it with Renan, it blew the fuck out of my eardrums. All of them were so loud, it was ridiculous. Even 30 sounded loud to me, but I'll have to bump it up higher. My bad. That noise scares the shit out of me because I know it means some idiot is going to turn into a monster. But, yes. After this stream, I will have to fix that. So save your bits. Oh, I thought that was a fucking bad guy right there. But, yeah, save your bits. I will be boosting the volume a little higher. Because I thought it was almost too loud, but incorrect. I'll make it louder. But that audio clip was just an audio clip of a guy saying he was about to blow, which I'm almost certainly comes from some kind of a gay pornography, possibly, based on the way it sounded. But we'll see. Okay, so there's some radioactive guys here. So an Oka Oka should be so. Oh, mail. Our girlfriend sent us mail again. What's over here? Oh no, they got diseases. Stay away. Oh no. Don't touch. Leave me alone. Oh. Fuck. Oh wait. There it is. Give me. Alright, get the fuck out of here. I found some. Let's go. We can go home now. Wherever home is. Whichever way that is, we can go. I don't know the way back. Oh! Gimme! Huh. Oh! There's a fucking Oka Oka in here, too. Whatever. Ooh! Go kitten sheep. Your shit Wi-Fi STD. Or my Wi-Fi STD. The bug is back. The bug is now chasing the viewer. Oh no. Are you sheep, are you fucking my router? Oh, fuck off. Who did it? You. There's probably no water over there for you to die with, huh? Oh wait, I can get water, duh. Here we go. Oh. Okay, well that counts too. I needed the water, but still. I was gonna say, who else has turned? Alright, you guys are on your own. Time to go back home, start growing some Oka Okas. Maybe not odd onions. I can, well, I don't know. Because carrots... They're still vegetables. We could use those. I don't mind farming those. Especially because one of the Gordos over here likes veggies, so we'll do that. Go kitten. My Wi-Fi has gone out so many times, dude. Please. It's straight up getting passed back and forth. You're kidding. It is. It's just a bug that flies around chat. Be aware, dear viewers, there's an STD bug that fucks with your Wi-Fi. Pops in it. Oh, get out! Fucks with your Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, we're really close to the farm now. I forgot we actually unlocked that area through that cave. Farm some Oka Okas. And then we'll just store all the odd onions, because that's going to be kind of a pain in the ass to grow. Let's see. Oh, and then we got to figure out... Huh? Returns to the farm. Oh, it's been 24 hours. I didn't realize. We left this farm abandoned for a day. These poor things. You guys want some food? You guys getting impatient? They all look pissed off because they're hungry. Let me store some. Hold on, wait. Let me store some things. Is there one spot open? Okay. Is there a spot open here? No, but I do need a bunch of these. Okay, maybe not that many, but... Oh shit, no, come back! You bastard, you piece of shit! You motherf- Oh, you big piece of shit. You're a dick. I was about to give you some mint mangoes, too. These ravenous bastards. There. Consume. Just lobbing food at them. Here. Have at it. Have fun. Oh, it's all of them. You all collect your thing. And then... How about you? It's just your day. There you go. Sweet. Thank you. I'll be taking those. Okay, now you're happy. Now everyone's okay. Alright. What are these? We gotta... Q berries. Let's put these in before they rot. Okay. Get these off before they rot. Don't let the rot consume them. I think that's all of them. Yeah. We've been away for so long, I don't even remember what we do and don't have to plant. Let me get them some more mint mangoes, because those big bastards are probably still hungry. Yeah, see? Someone in there still eating them. Okay. Do I have to start another... Yeah, I do. Okay, hold on. Let's get you another... Okay, there. Back in there, and then put the okas in here. Me and my neurotic ass has to do this. Put the veggies in here. That's a fruit, that's fine. That's a fruit, these are veggies. That's a fruit. Oh, no. It's a vegetable. I don't have enough space. Oh, shit. Oh, they're back in there, okay. So, veggie in here. Son of a bitch. Get the last one. This is just a food storage. This is a pantry at this point. Oops. Alright, we have more heartbeats. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now, let's farm some okas. You. Sorry to these fledgling plants here, but get this shit out. Remove that. Okay. Off they go. Sweet. Okay. There's probably a shit ton of plorts in here. Where'd he go? I thought he went flying out of there. Okay. I felt bad. If only for a second. Oh! And then we gotta see what our smoking hot gal pal sent us in the mail. Oh, there you go. He landed. Because we got another letter. Is that it? Yeah, okay, cool. Okay. Money time. How much money did we make? Oh, shit! Oh, come on. There we go. And some honey. Nice. Start mail. Subject or reply the van. Ah, it wasn't that bad. You just wait. The death hike. Okay, so this is just a random. You never mentioned a van before. Okay. The van from Casey. Haha, it wasn't that bad. You just don't have the fortitude to make it as an artist, I guess. Beatrix LeBeau can climb a mountain before breakfast, but can't spend a few days in a modestly accommodated, breaks down only half the time vintage touring van. You were so miserable. I still laugh about it. But I really did appreciate it for those few days. It was great to have you in the crowd. The van still runs, by the way. P.S. Okay, so P.S. That was a lie. The van literally caught on fire while we were driving it. It died like a Viking. These two just need to kiss. Get it over with. Enough of this pussyfooting around. It's time for... I'm not gonna finish that, but you know what time it is. No more pussyfooting around, just do it. Holy shit! Oh my, a lot of these are... I forgot I planted this. Ooh boy, that's a lot of mint mangoes. Wowza, can I get... No, I can't. Oh, no. Oh, man. Put those in. Put them, store them quick. They're gonna rot. There's too many. Purple sheep dude. I don't like that image. Pussy fighting. No, they're pussy footing. Pussy footing. I was gonna say it. No. I was going to say something worse. I was going to say no more pussy footing. Just get to pussy grabbing. Become true. Just get it over with. This back and forth. Oh, shit. Get out. I don't need you. I need you. These fruits. But no, pussy fighting would be bad too. Don't do that. Fuck, there's too many mangoes, dude. Why does your pussy have a foot? I don't know. I would hope that doesn't happen. Doesn't sound right. That's worse, Sarah. It is. It is a lot worse. I said it was worse. If these two don't become a couple by the end of the game, I'm gonna be disappointed. Get that purple sheep, dude. Get that foot away. It doesn't belong there. Get it out of there. Stop it. Yeah, that doesn't belong there. What are you doing? You should probably stop growing these fucking... We have too many. Too many fruits. Like, I love mangoes, but you gotta chill. There's too many here. How do I stop this? Just remove this crop. We're just gonna start rotting them away at this point. I'll find something else to grow there, but... We got way too many fucking fruits. Only enough room in this stream for one fruit. And his name is Seraph. Let's put these away right here. Is there anything else we can grow? No. No. Well, you can find those in the wild, so I don't really need to grow those. We could try... I know it's kind of a... It's like nailing jello to a tree, but let's try growing wild... What? Kind of a futile effort, but let's try to grow some odd onions. We'll get a lot of carrots, but we could use those for those Gordos. See what happens. Alright. Probably go to sleep. See what grows in the morning. Click more plorts. Here we go. Take a nap. Bright and early. Vivi, I was gonna say I could live off eating just fruit for real, but then you said what you said, so now I'll just tell you I was gonna say that. You'd probably develop diabetes really quickly because there's a lot of sugar in fruit, but that being said, I could live off of fruit as well. Especially mangoes. Mangoes are a huge culprit. They're delicious, and they are also very high in sugar. It's kind of a depressing fact that... Get that. There we go. Is that all of them? Yes. Go kidding. I missed the first part of this, but fruit is so woof. Cut up strawberries, the sugar comes. VB, you are what you said was you are fruit. Yes. But I did call myself fruit. I said I was a fruit. Plort authority. Sweet. 3.5 grand. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, fruit is delicious, but the kind of depressing thing about fruit is the fact that who broke out? Somebody broke out here. The depressing fact is that apparently, like, ooh, what is it? Something like most fruit is essentially the nutrients that are present in fruit has kind of degraded, or the amount of them over generations of fruit breeding has kind of like caused them to go down. So as a result, fruit is more like empty starting to get to be more like empty calories than it is actually nutritious. Some fruits, not all of them. Like mangoes are one of them that's like really high in like pretty high in sugar, and relative to the amount of nutrients that it provides, it's like starting to get to the point where it's like not as healthful. But things like I think blueberries and blackberries are still like the bitter fruits are still pretty healthy, but some fruits that are like really sweet are basically just sugar with some nutrients, some vitamins in them. And it'll get, in theory, it'll get to a point where the like vitamin content of a fruit will be outweighed by the amount of sugar it has, so it wouldn't really be healthy to eat at that point. Can you get the... Hey! Stupid. Look over here. There's chickens. Eat these fucking things right here. You fucking... Do I have to, like, spoon feed? Oh, motherfucker. I'm, like, trying to feed you, and you're not... You're an asshole today. Here. There you go. Look at that. Yay. Stop it. There we go. Okay, give me those. You stay in there. I feel bad keeping you contained in there, but I, like, don't trust you. Go kitten. I desperately need empty calories, Laval. There we go. Purple sheep dude. Me and my apples are toast. Those things are so modified. They really are. It's kind of the sad thing. I think vegetables are still relatively safe, but, you know. Give it time. Mr. Pouty Pout over here wants... There you go. Oh, don't you get an achievement if you let one like bounce off your head or something? Come here, do the thing. Come on. I think I already got it. But you want another chicken? We got too many chickens here. Have at it. I just watched a chicken get hatched. Oh, look at, there's a lot of you things. Holy shit. Maybe... I was gonna say, what's more fucked up? If I take all the chicks and put them out in the giant chicken den, or... Yeah, if I take the chicks and put them out in the fucking chicken den out there, is that more cruel? Or taking the parents and leaving, like, just the chicks? How would I just leave all of them? Just let them be. Purple sheep dude. There was the nose boop, I believe. I think so. I think we might have gotten that already by accident. I think the first time I played this game, I got that by accident because I let them do that. And it counted, and I thought that was cute. You want another chicken, buddy? There you go. Is it any less cruel to just take the like their parents and just feed them to this cat while they watch? Who knows? Go kitten. Never mind, you're too broke. But if you weren't broke, you should burn a child. Oh, that's right. Don't you? How much is it to do the? Not that I intend to do anything. I'm just, you know, just like kind of curious. Just a little bit curious. Let's see. There's so fucking many. Okay, we got some odd onions. Oh, she's got an elder hen. Okay. So yeah, we got 13 carrots and 7 odd onions. I think once we run out of space to keep carrots, we'll stop trying to harvest these. There you go. Yeah, let me see how much a furnace is. Because then at some point we do need to find like the magma slimes and they like ash. So we gotta burn. We have a lot of chickens we will not want for ash. Let's see. I don't know if setting up an incinerator. Burn. Yeah, we could set that up. Don't need it. Burn it. Okay, so we have an incinerator. Chat, we're doing this for an achievement. Chat, don't look at me. Don't look at me funny. Don't do nothing. Just Okay, that felt really bad. I don't like doing that. I feel pretty bad for myself now. I don't know why I did that. Oh boy. That was no. Oh no. I feel kind of guilty for doing that. It was for the achievement. Chat, don't look at me. At least we got Oka Okas, guys. VV. Oh, stop. Oh, no. I don't know what you're talking about. Purple Sheep Dude, and you said you didn't like burning the companion cube? I didn't. Alright, the game made me do it, and then the game made me do this too. Claim no responsibility for this. Go Kitten silenced again after the porn tech stream. Yeah, that's something else I'm gonna have to look at is I got Nightbot set up. Well, not set up, I turned it back on. I had to poke it with a stick. Run in, welcome. Did you change Nightbot settings or something? I don't think so. I didn't touch any of the settings on Nightbot. All I did was poke it with a stick to turn it back on. And now he's got a stick up his ass and he doesn't like spamming in the chat, which is annoying. My agony was silenced. I've silently forced you to watch me throw that chick into the fucking incinerator. Like a monster. Because I was a monster. That wasn't nice. That's something else I will also fix after stream. You gotta boost up the sound of the sound alerts and then tell Nightbot to take the stick out of its ass and be mellow. Let's see. Let's put a corral here. Put some high walls and I'm gonna put the radioactive slimes in here. I'm gonna see if that's a good idea. Okay. And keep them contained so they can't come flying out. Yeah, you guys just stay right in there. Don't fucking come anywhere near me. Just stay right where you are. Contain your fucking radiation. What do they even... They like vegetables, don't they? Specifically, I think they like the Oka Okas. Yeah, the red slimes do. See, a couple settings I'll change after stream. Seraph School has been so busy. It's almost done, so that's exciting. Oops. But yeah. I'm gonna try boosting the sound alerts to like 50%, and hopefully that doesn't blow out my ears. Oh shit! Oh no! Come back! There. Gone. Collecting those plorts is gonna be a bitch, dude. It's gonna be such a pain. Oh, unless... Wait a second, wait a second. Plort collector. So long specifically. Let's do this. I don't want to get radiated every time I go to fucking... Okay, so you collect the plorts. It's not doing a great job. I'll be real. It's trying. Oh, I see. Okay. So it is doing... I thought it wasn't doing anything. I was like, what the fuck is it doing? There we go, and then I can do this. Look at that. I don't have to fucking get irradiated. Don't need radiation cancer or poisoning. It's great. How much are these worth? Fuck, every time I get a plort, it goes down in value. I mean, it's still good. It makes a good price, but fuck. You got a couple of veggies there. Let me get you some more. These poor things are famished. They've been in the vacuum pack all, like, day. Poor things. Got 4. Oh, oh shit. Trying to trick shot it. Here, take some more. Don't come near me, but take some more. Here you go. Oh, damn it. Don't. If I go... Yep, that's... that's still bad. Give me... I'll go to Beatrix. She's pretty badass. She gets radiation poisoning and kind of just walks that shit off. None of the protagonists in Fallout New Vegas, unless they have like a perk, I think, can do that. No, the plort market. Like, in Fallout, you have to take, like, medication to get rid of your radiation poisoning. Pretty much every game you do. Not here. You just have to wait and tough that shit out until it leaves your body. Right, New Vegas mention. Gambling. Gambling, yeah. Hell yeah. Turn this game on. I gotta gamble. Speaking of gambling, I should play, like, Balatro. That's an idea for a game. I've been getting suggestions for games, and I would like to play them. This guy wants to gamble. You see him tweaking out for gambling? But yeah. Balatro seems interesting. I don't remember how to play poker. Because I don't play poker very often. Vegas? Vegas? Las Vegas? New Vegas? Viva Las Vegas by Elvis Presley. Vegas is great. Vegas is great if you have money and you can drink. Otherwise, it's kind of just not a fun place. You just want to, unless you just want to people watch a bunch of streetwalkers and or tweakers. Vegas is quite the place. It's always fun. And then they do that thing. There's always those guys who like walk around with those stripper cards and they have them in their hands, so then they like slap them together like they try to hand you one. And it's always got a naked lady on it, so I get scared, but Go Kitten, your totally beloved mod that you totally always follow the advice of says play Nubby's Number Factory. That is one also on my list of games I'd like to play. Never played it, never heard of it until I think you mentioned it actually in the suggestions channel. But yeah, I've never played it before, and Nubby's Number Factory sounds like a wacky-ass game that I should try. Is it anything like Froggy Math by chance? What the fuck? You piece of shit. No, don't. You motherfucker. Oh, you big piece of shit. Get out. Get out. You know what I should do while I'm setting up things? How about I set up an auto feeder and just give you nothing but fucking mint mangoes? Because we have so many of them, we got to get rid of them, actually. But, yeah, is Nubby's Number Factory anything like Froggy Math? I think is the name of that game. Let's see. Give you the auto feeder, and I'll just load it up with food. So you stop fucking raiding the chicken den. Just fill this up. And there. Shit. Oh, fuck. Alright, I'll come back for those. Go Kitten. Feederism ASMR? No, this is animal care. Feederism ASMR. Oh, no. Actually, yeah, do it pretty fast because there's a lot of them in here. I'll load it up some more. We have a lot of mint mangoes. There we go. Give you 60 to work with. There you go. Okay. So, to turn it on, I guess it just kind of goes on its own. I'll feed a chicken to that thing at some point. I think they'll be fine. Does this have a net? Did I ever buy the net for this thing? I did. Oh, well, fucking buy gum, that's why they keep getting out. Dumb motherfucker. There. That's better. Cooking fingers. They're just a little hungry. Yeah. This isn't feederism ASMR. This is just making sure my... I don't know. I don't want to call them livestock because they're not really livestock. They're kind of dumber than livestock, but these fellas, these little guys, these funky little dudes. Here, eat up. Enjoy your chickens. Gokin, are you anti-feederism? Rude. You're not anti-feeder. I mean, whatever floats your boat, I guess. Just don't kill people. I think that's a low bar to pass. Whatever you like, as long as it's not killing people, I guess. Do you think? Look, it's like shooting him in the face. There you go. Look at that. You're so happy. All he is. Go on. It's right there. Eat it. Do it. Go on. It's a really hard ask, man, Go Kitten. Yeah, I mean, I get it. For some people, that might be a bit of a stretch to ask. Just try. Try not to kill people. Reina, also, welcome. Sorry, I forgot to say welcome. What's the neutral of anti-feederism? That's like asking, like, excellent math question. A healthy diet and exercise, perhaps? I'd imagine. Because the opposite of anti-feederism would be the opposite... Hold on, now there's a philosophical question. The opposite of anti-feederism would be the opposite of anti-starvation. Which... I guess is the middle ground, maybe, which would just be, you know, eat normally, don't starve yourself and don't starve others, and don't overfeed people and don't overfeed others. That's quite the logical conundrum you've created. I like it. Fascinating stuff. Holy shit, there's a lot of... I think we need to... put you in here. Eat that old chicken. Get it out of here. No, this one right here. This dude's got to go. Do your thing. He can't win. It's a fight you can easily win. Just go for it. Come on. Do it. Gookin, you're literally ruining my plans, bro. Look. As long as... I guess as long as everyone's happy and consent. Actually, no, that's still illegal. If somebody consents to let you eat them, it's still illegal. I'm pretty sure. So cannibalism is always just illegal. Sorry to burst your bubble. Eating people is always bad. There we go. Reina Vane. Yes, and hi, lol, I came in and didn't say it, so I guess we are even on that. It is all good. Some of these guys need to go out to the chicken patch, I think. Got too many of these guys in here. How about... There you go. But yes, I am Seraph a Seraph Vtuber. I think you're new, which is nice to see. Like to see new faces here. Yes, you're new. Here's my chicken ranch. There's so many of them here. There's so fucking many chickens. There's too many. Oh no. Get out of here. How many? We got too many. Go Kitten. One of my friends consistently complains about consensual cannibalism being illegal. Complains? No. It's quite the complaint to file. Purple Sheep. Your friends are something for sure. Yeah. You know. People can be grown adults. You want to be eaten half alive, then, you know. Where's the president's campaigning for that? The right to just be eaten. Campaign promise right there. Vivi, is it, if it's consensual, should it really be illegal? Questions. I mean, I don't really know if I want to debate the ethics of cannibalism when I'm not even a human, so it's not really my place to say, but, you know. Just don't eat people. Try not to eat people, I should say. Just try. There's so many fucking chickens in here, dude. Oh, no. This is like that house in Hoarders. That's just a lady just hoarding chickens. Just every fucking inch of that home was filled with chickens. But they're out in nature, so they're happy. They're fine. This is just how they live. This is okay. Yo Kitten, I still have that one farm where I farm chicken for literally hours and I had 6 silos completely full of thousands of chickens. No, they're crammed in there. Green Vein, hello Yo Kitten. I think any president campaigning that would be admitted to the ward before the house. Probably, maybe. Perhaps they're just too early to the argument. They're too ahead of their time. They're a visionary. That's what the people really want. Also, Rain, you don't have to, I don't know if you have points for sound alerts, but don't use them. They're too quiet. I need to make them louder. I'm not sure you have enough to actually use any, but I don't want you to waste them. I feel bad. So I will make them louder for next stream. So save your points. Yeah, I thought I made them almost too loud, but I will make them louder. Purple Sheep Dude, I guess it's hard to make laws on that because the person is eaten. Well, there's no going back. It's true. Yeah, they said it was fine. Yeah, exactly that. Also, after the person's gone, how do you prove they consented? I mean, in theory, couldn't you sign a contract with your signature and like all the proof you can think of that says I, such and such, consent to have my body consumed by such and such person or peoples, and then, you know, then you can, at least in that way, there's some proof of some kind. Not that I'm in the business of eating people, so I wouldn't really know, but there's an idea at least. I should set up a farm for these crystal slimes too while I'm at it. Reina, oh man, I was just about to use all 5 of my points. Yeah, I had a feeling you didn't have many points, but just to be sure, I would have felt bad if you wasted your points, even if you don't have enough. Wouldn't want you wasting them. Oh, oh, come on. There we go. Maybe I could put the crystal slimes in here. Go Kitten. My friend has talked so much about cannibalism laws. I ended up just sending them cannibalism ASMR for copium, just like something to tide them over. Do I still have... I might need to get back to growing mint mangoes. There's a lot of them. That, or actually, you know what? How about I do this? Let's... Slow that down. There we go. Make it a little slower. Getting more mint mangoes than they're eating. It's a little too much. These things are gonna go bad on the ground here. They're gonna get too ripe. There we go. Alright, have at it, you little weirdos. Have fun. Reina, you need the contract and witnesses at the signing, which means multiple people would be present for the meal. That's it. They have to sit there and watch. That's true. I guess that's one way. Yeah, I don't know. I've said it before. Overpopulation and hunger can be solved with the same exact solution. But that's a Seraph's perspective, not a human perspective, so perhaps I do not know. Purple Sheep Dude. I think of kind of like the medical help to die thing. I don't know what that's called in English. Where it's so complicated to prove the person's going to die anyway or just suffer forever. And if they get mentally ill later, it becomes invalid and stuff. Anything related to death, government are really walking on eggshells. Yeah, I see that. I think at least in America, I don't know if we really, in some rare cases, we have that. But I think it's just called medically assisted suicide is just what it's referred to. I believe, I think. But, yeah, it is like, I get it, because then it's kind of like a slippery slope. It can be, I suppose. Gokin, there's a lot of discussion and ethical concern for something that's just kind of hot. Well, yeah, it builds lore. That makes it even better when you really have to... These fucking things, you should not be hanging around here. Get out of here. Go away. Go. They're trying to... Oh, no, they're trying to find the one. They're trying to find the one that got away. Oh, geez. Sorry, guys. Can I put up, like, a fence? An ash trough. Collect the ash of incinerated food at its base, which is eaten exclusively by fire slimes. It's gross. You know what? Why not? If we're gonna burn shit in here, I guess the least we could do is, like, collect it for when we finally get, you know, fire slimes, wherever those are unlocked at. You can't escape the chicken party. Have fun. Stay in there. What do crystal slimes like? If they like chickens, I should put them out here. They'll have a great time. Let's see. Purple sheep dude, that sounds right. I think so. That's just kind of what I assumed. Oh, I feel like odd onions. Never mind. Vivi, being euthanized. That's another term. Yeah, being euthanized. Medically euthanized or something like that. Purple sheep dude. I know here it's a huge deal because people who are terminally sick and wanted to die surrounded by their family but just couldn't because, well, death is bad. Yeah. On the one hand, I see that, but I think in Canada, I remember there was, like, people complaining because, like, it's not funny, it's fucked up. It's, like, kind of morbid, but there's, like, this lady who is a veteran, and she served in the Canadian Army, and she lost functioning of her legs due to an injury. I forget what it was exactly, but she lost functioning of her legs. So she was wheelchair bound. So she was, like, readjusting to life in a wheelchair. So she contacted Canada's, like... oh, I gotta feed these guys. They like veggies. But... So she was, like, adjusting to life in a wheelchair. And one of the things that she had to do was, like... The apartment block that she lived in didn't really have, like, very good handicap access. So she called she put in a complaint with, like, the building manager. And then when nothing happened, she called the Canadian, like, whatever the Canadian equivalent of the ADA is here in America. So she called them and was like, yeah, so I requested that I get, like, a... You know, like a wheelchair access set up, and they haven't set it up yet. And so their response was basically to just be like, oh, okay, would you like us to help you, like, commit, you know, like, medically assisted suicide? She's like, no, I just want a wheelchair. Like, what the fuck? And then they're like, oh, okay, that'll take a while. So they're like, why would you offer to just off me first? So, weird stuff. Weird stuff. Gokin, did I accidentally start this conversation by thirsting over cannibalism? I mean, perhaps, but always good to have engaging conversation, even if it is about the ethics of eating people. You know. How often do you get to ponder such questions? There's so many fucking chickens here. I gotta get rid of some of these dudes. Purple sheep dude, but I guess also people in society wouldn't want to walk around town knowing the person across the street might have eaten a person. That is also true. As I understand it, humans kind of tend to frown upon that kind of thing. So, I guess... oh, no. Whoops. Oh, he's gonna get... oh, no. There we go. Eat the fucking... here. Chill the fuck out. You're not you when you're hungry. There we go. Purple sheep dude, what? Okay, I love my country. Sometimes I gotta take a step back. Yeah, sometimes Canada can be interesting. America can be interesting. Most countries can be really interesting sometimes. In some very odd ways. Man. VV, around goat? I think this question is pondered at least once. That's true. Goat's different. Goat's built different. And that's why we adore her in this chat. Let's see. Sheep, excuse me. Go kitten. This conversation was being pondered a few hours ago. It's just, it's a important hot button issue. Everybody wants to know. They want to know about the price of eggs. They want to know about the tariffs, and they also want to know about whether or not you could eat people, and if that's okay. Hot button issues we gotta nail down over here. Oh, fucking Nightbot, dude. He's gotta mellow out. I'm gonna have to tell him to take the stick out his ass at the end of stream here. Piece of cake. Stop spamming. I gotta turn that off. Maybe because I'm an inept, well, not inept, but very novice and mildly inept streamer. You almost got me. Very novice to all this. I don't mind caps. It's not really bothering to me at all. Same with when other people... maybe it's just me as a VTuber fan. I personally never fully got the whole, like, don't mention other VTubers in my chat rule. Like, I get it. Actually, no, I don't. I don't get it at all. I don't know why I said that. Like, if you mention, for example, like, Gargura, who graduated, by the way, yesterday. Really fucking sad. I watched that. But if you were to mention Gargura in chat, I'm not gonna, like, flip my lid. I like other VTubers. That's why I'm that's why I look the way I do. But yeah, I don't really get it. Go kid, I'm getting fucked raw by Automod. I mean, he's a pest. What can I say? He's a bit of a fiend. You almost got out. Collecting with these guys is such a fucking chore and a half. There we go. Enjoy. And then put those back in there. Sell these. VV, piece of cake. He's got to work on his lines too. There we go. All right. Go kitten. Can't believe it's illegal to mention your own mod in your own chat. Yeah, no, you can mention any VTuber you want. Yeah, I just never understood that. Like, because part of me thinks it's like, okay, usually it's like really big VTubers that have that rule that's like, don't mention other VTubers if you're in my chat. Which, if you're a big VTuber yourself, then I personally don't see why it would matter because you're already a big name. And if you're a small name like me, then, like what's the... Like, what if saying Gargura, R.I.P. Ah, thank you for following. Bushi, thank you for following me. Appreciate it. But, like I said, like it doesn't really make sense to me that if you're a small VTuber and you mention a big VTuber, someone in your chat mentions a big VTuber's name, I don't think it's gonna throw a stream off kilter. Trust me, you can't throw a stream off kilter more than I put stream off kilter myself. Let's see. Reina, your Automod talks a little like you, lol. Yeah, I have a certain vernacular, I've been told. Can't believe Automod is ancient. Automod is ancient. But I have a... If you watch me a lot, you'll come to learn that I certainly have a... I have a way with words. Whoops. Sorry, you gotta go. There you go. Sorry, pal. Purple Sheep Dude. I know some were saying it was an issue because some people were pushy about it. Okay, I can get that. Like, if you guys were like... If you guys were sitting in here and just constantly saying, like, do you see the shit Cinder did over and over and over again? And we're just bringing it up, then yeah, I probably would get pissed off at some point too. But if you just casually mention them, then it wouldn't be, like, a huge problem. But I feel like that's a common sense thing. Like, if somebody was pestering you wait a second. Was there something in here? Because if not, there's your new home. But, yeah, like, if it was a constant thing where they're, like, needling you over and over again, I get that. That's, like, common sense. But if it's, like, if somebody just mentioned something about somebody and then, you know, weren't too happy about it. Purple Sheep Dude, like, for example, people would get into a Vox stream and ask where Shoto was at, like, if every stream had to be a collab. That I understand. That can get really annoying real fast. So I understand that. Or, like, I think another chat rule I never got from big, like, VTubers was, like, and it's probably in the same vein, but to not, like, derail stream and chat. Granted, maybe this way I like to stream is I don't really have, you know, it's just... The style of stream that I like to do is just very chill and laid back. So I don't particularly have, like... It's not like a talk show where I have a specific topic I'm gonna talk about. But... Whoop, we made it. But, yeah, hearing, like, the rule where it's like, don't derail chat in stream, I never got because I don't really think that... At least my chat never has a direction. It's kind of just a cacophony of voices with very odd ideas. Oh shit, what am I doing? But that's what I like. I kind of enjoy that free flow kind of... We were fucking discussing the ethics of cannibalism for like 10 minutes. That's enjoyable. So, I don't know. Never got... As a big VTuber fan, I never got big VTuber stream rules. I think after this batch, we're gonna grow more mint mangoes. Because now those fucking... giant slimes are really going for all those mangoes. A mint mango sounds delicious. I'd like that. Hey, what the fuck? How did you get out? Guess who's getting a net? Guess who's getting a net? Nice try. Okay. There. Okay, stay in there. What are these guys like? Odd onions? I think we have some ready to go. Yeah, there we go. Here, stay in your pen. I almost said cell. Stay in your pen. There you go. That'll keep you satiated. Go kitten. Me? Derail chat? Never. To be fair, you can't derail my chat if my chat never had a rail to begin with. What the fuck? Ooh, look at that. Look at all these. That's too many, isn't it? There we go. Rain. Raina. Yes, it was a lovely discussion to walk in on, yeah. It's always the best. when a new chatter or new viewer pops in and it's just something off the. Sometimes I see the like. Because I'll like glance at I have my phone open to look at chat, and then I also have OBS open. So sometimes I'll glance, and I'll happen to see the number, and I'll see it fluctuate, and sometimes it'll go up to like one day it'll be like 7, and then as it's 7, it goes down to 6, and I think, did I? What was the topic in the middle of that? That may have they tuned in for a second. They're like, oh, let's see what this cute little VTuber's up to, and then we're talking about fucking like cannibalism. They're like, you know what? I'm good today. I don't need to get out of my comfort zone again. Valid response nonetheless, but go kidding. Honestly, that's one of my more tame ones. I want I want to be railed. Don't we all? Well, maybe not all, but the fuck? I heard like broken glass. I thought they broke the fucking roof. It's just them making crystals. Oh, those silly things. Purple sheep dude, no rails. Goat's got it. She just jumps off the cliff. She takes us right where we need to go. Reina. That's enough internet for today has never been a thought of mine. Me neither. That has led me down quite some rabbit holes. I'm really trying to think if there was ever something that I saw on the internet that made me go like, you know what? That's enough. And I can't think of any. I mentioned it before, but having unrestricted internet access as a child, like mostly unrestricted internet access as a child. Hoo boy. You learn some stuff. The internet is, it's quite a place. Go kitten. And where we need to go is always ASMR related. Yes. Vorse. Purple sheep dude. I walked in on a conversation about a child's ability to turn piss into a drink in Vorse. Oh, that's right. I think that was the first. That was the first stream. I think we were playing Postal 2. I remember that. Playing Postal 2, and we were talking about. I think Renan was in chat, and he mentioned something about a character in Genshin who can make drinks, and her curse is like they always taste good, but like. He was like questioning like if she tried to make a drink terrible by pissing into it while making it, would that make it better or worse? Which is interesting. Quite the quandary I didn't think I'd find myself trying to answer, but then again, it doesn't help that I had no idea who the character was, so you know. There we go. Let's get some mangoes going. We're running low on those now. Let's see. Speaking of, I was listening to one ASMR. This one piss ASMR yesterday. Let's see. Vivi, I was debating clipping that. That would have been 2 clips of you talking about wanting to get fucked railed while in Slime Rancher. I mean, go for it. You know. Why not? Gokin. That was Renan, not me, thank you. He's the one in the crypt department. He's very enthusiastic about Diana was her name, yes. Diana? Diana? There we go. Get more mangoes in there. Speak of the devil, or speak of the hellhound, I suppose. Renan, the one time I make chat weird, and it's also when Sheep joins. But for real though, does she? I would assume if her whole thing is that she like makes drinks taste good when she doesn't want to, then in theory wouldn't. I guess yeah. Maybe I think so. Spoken as a guy who's never played that game or heard of this character. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Nothing but sense to me. Oh, there we go. Let's get some more mint mangoes going real quick. Stop! There you go. Alright, now do it. Let's see. Gokin, man, I was literally introduced to ASMR while playing Slime Rancher. Oh no. That's where it all started. Purple Sheep Dude. Yeah, and early in that stream it was, oh yeah, pregnant Sarah in a goat bikini. You know better goat. And the stream was something alright. Yeah, that's how the goat, or the cow bikini. Me pregnant in a cow bikini. I don't know where that came from, but it came up somehow. Let's see. Go kitten. I still can't get into that one area between the energy hose and the forest area without thinking of fucking a sick bitch. It's like fond memories. You look around and you're like, ah, I remember. Raina, why would your mind directly go to, oh, she makes drinks taste good. I wonder if her piss makes it better. I didn't think that way. Oh, good kid. Renan is running. Yeah. Because her whole quirk, as I understand it, is that she can't make a bad drink. So if she intended to make a bad drink by pissing in it, wouldn't it still be good? Because she's intending to make it bad. There again, I don't know why you want to drink piss. It's not good for you. You shouldn't do that. Usually, it doesn't. Here's a pro tip. Here's a pro tip. If it comes out of your body, it doesn't have to go back in usually. Unless it's like really important, like your intestines, then yes, put those back in. But if it's a waste, like urine, it doesn't really have to go back in. It just stays out. Go kitten. Listen. I never said I was better. I was just a different variety. Go kitten. Not even vomit. Not even vomit. No. Vomit doesn't have to go back in. It came out for a reason. It can stay out. It's fine. Sorry to tell you. It's like when a dog vomits and it tries to eat it. No. Bad. Don't do that. Raina, not even blood. I mean, blood. Well, if it's already out, there's no reason for you to put it back in. It's already out. The deed is done. If you're like, if you nicked an artery and it's just going, I don't think putting it back is gonna, you know, you can't scoop it up, put it back in ya. It's already gone. No sense crying in spilt milk or blood, as they say. Get that. Please get out of my way. Bring these right here. Okay. Okay. Let me put these back in the machine, too. And collect these. I have an Italian soda on my desk I'm watching melt. I haven't even thought to grab it once. Should probably take a sippy of that. Too locked in on this farming. Holy cow, I forgot. You guys make plorts. My bad. These might be valuable. Please don't stab me. Don't stay away. Ah! I forgot they stab you. Purple sheep dude. No, they need to supply with other people's blood. Yeah, usually when it's out, you gotta get some other blood from somewhere else to put it back in. Once it's out, it's kind of like, it starts going bad. Can't use that anymore, I think. Cook it. It's hotter outside. I mean, I guess, I suppose. Purple sheep dude. Your own is gross apparently, but others is fine. Yeah. Too yucky. Starts turning into like gel. Coagulation. That is not good no more. Gokin. Actually, that's debatable. Gutting. I mean, you can put the shit. If the shit's out there, you can just put it back in. Usually, I think. I don't know. I'm not a surgeon. I'm a VTuber. Get all these out of here. So many carrots. Is there any slime that has a favorite of carrots? I doubt it, but... Part of me thinks, do you know what I should do? Let's get that giant one out here, because we have a lot of chickens right now. Like, too many in that fucking massive field. How about I do this? Don't fucking... I'm helping you. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. I got a plan for you. I need your help to cull the herd. Or I guess cull the flock, to be more accurate. Look at this, buddy. Look at this. Go forth. Get to culling. Look at him. He's happier. He missed. He missed immediately. Oh boy, he's been in captivity for too long. Oh no. What the fuck are you doing? Just eat him. You're torturing. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. You figured it out. Look at him. He's working on it already. Don't fuck it. Nope, leave me alone. I'll let him do his thing for a little bit. We really need to cull this herd. There's too many fucking chickens everywhere. He's just stalking. He's waiting until he's hungry again to kill something. It's a fucking menace. We'll let him deal with those things out there. That's fine. He knows what's up. Yeah, put this here. Reina, like when people release sheltered animals into the wild thinking they'll be fine. Yeah, that's just cruel shit. Like, it is sad if you take an animal to a shelter. It's a lot better if you take a sheltered animal to a shelter if you don't want it anymore than it is to just fucking leave it out in the wild. Unless they're cats. Cats are, well, it's still bad if you do it with cats. Cats are fucking menaces. Especially. Like, Australia is really dealing with a cat problem. Which is crazy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. They don't want that. See if we don't break 10,000 coins here. But, yeah, like, Australia is dealing with a cat, like, epidemic. Because people would release wild cats out into the, like, nature, and cats could be feral. So the cats would just have been, like, fucking decimating the ecosystems in Australia, which is crazy. And then people start hunting the cats, and they go, no, that's not nice. Purple sheep dude. Wasn't it rabbits? I think there's rabbits, too. I remember it was back when Vice used to make, like, good content. They would do documentaries, and they would go to... Oh, shit. There he is. And they would go to, like, different countries and check out, like, all these, like, different stories. And one of them I remember being a little documentary they did was about cat hunters in Australia who were just dudes who would go and just hunt feral, like, cats. And then they were, like, debating, like, they'd get his side, which is, like, you can't have these cats running around because they're gonna kill all of the natural fauna, because they were driving, like, some reptiles and birds extinct. And then what ended up happening there, so he started hunting them, and there's people trying to advocate against him hunting, not just him, but, like, other cat hunters from doing it. But it's like, to an extent, both sides make sense, because one, I love cats, I adore them, I don't want to hurt them. But when they're fucking running wild and killing your ecosystem, you probably can't have them around all the time. That's not, you know, it's not a good thing to do. I should set up an auto feeder for these things. This is getting a little interesting. A lot of bouncing around. Wasn't it? Purple sheep dude. At this point, Australia has a lot of problems. When you have a bird-eating spider, when you have a spider who can hunt and eat birds, I think there's a sign that something is going on over there, and it ain't good. That's a place I should be getting sent to more often. When heaven sends me down to Earth to deal with shit, I mean, the place they send me already is pretty interesting, but Australia, Australia really needs, they really need something, man. Fucking crazy. Go kitten. I think the rabbit thing was that they wanted to hunt rabbits and brought them there. That's another thing too. Isn't that something like dictators do? Where they like, they would like go to a land and they're like, oh, I really want this like specific type of like thing. So they'd bring it in no matter how it fucks up the ecosystem. I think Fidel Castro was kind of the same way. Like Fidel Castro liked like this cheese that came from this, it's like a really rare cheese that comes from like a specific type of cow. Like the milk to make it has to come from a certain cow. And so he bought and imported. I could be getting this wrong. I know a dictator did this, but I might be getting my people wrong. But they were like, oh, I like this type of cheese, and the milk to make it comes from one cow. So let me just import a bunch of these cows over here. So that way I can get the milk. They can milk the cheese. They can get the milk to make the cheese whenever I want. Awesome. So they tried doing that, except that the cows that they got were not at all suitable for the climate that they got them at. Because Cuba, or wherever this place was like very different from their natural environment. So they all just fucking died. And it's like fucked up, but it's like, that's just like a dictator mentality of just like, well, I can make it happen, so I'm gonna. And then nature steps in and goes, no, actually, you can't make that happen. Whoops. Off you go. But shit like that's always interesting. Just crazy, crazy stories of crazy, crazy people doing crazy, crazy things. Reina. The universe was correct in putting Australia in the middle of the ocean away from most normal society. Whatever's going on in there, man. Mere mortal humans were not going to be, not meant to survive out there. Australia's just a different breed. It's fascinating. Yeah, you guys want food, don't you? Let me set up, well, what do these guys like? Oh, they like the odd onions, don't they? Son of a bitch. Okay, how about I just give you carrots, because we have a lot of those, while I grow more odd onions. And we'll rotate those. Right? Let me see. Not there. Yeah, okay, you're getting carrots for now. I'm sorry it's not your favorite, but I don't want to neglect your feedings. Let's get that. Alright, let me get a bunch of carrots. Purple sheep dude. Oh, goth tarantula. Fucking Nightbot. Nightbot is getting a... Oh, shit. Nightbot is gonna get a stern talking to. And by that I mean I'm gonna beat the shit out of it with a stick until it stops being a dick to my chatters. And I'm also gonna have to boost up the sound of the sound alerts. Goliath tarantulas. My gosh. That sounds into... What kind of a fucking... It's an apt name, but somebody looked at that and they went, you know what this thing needs to be called? A Goliath. There we go. Let's see. Victim number 3. Yeah, I'm sorry, sheep. Me v sheep and Nightbot, a foursome. With this stick in the mud Nightbot, I don't think so. Sounds very boring. Let's get some more carrots here. One more. Oh, shit. Alright, well, I'll come back for that. Hey, if all the veggies you want, stop trying to break out. You'll be fed. You'll be happy. Here, how about I feed you for now so you stop fucking jumping everywhere? There we go. There we go. There. That'll keep you happy for a while. Purple sheep do. Goliath bird eaters are so cool. They're gentle giants. I mean, they might be. Anything that's like a stick... Or not a stick, what am I saying? Anything that's small, like a spider, that can jump up and eat a fucking... bird? Just to me, that doesn't sound right. It's not natural. If anything, birds eat spiders. It's not backwards. When they do things like that, it ain't right. Something's scary. Something's wrong. Gentle's debatable. They're on my mind. Rain, I'd like to be 5th. Just say anything in all caps and Nightbot will pitch a fit and be all pissed off about it for some reason. I turned on Nightbot because then... Why did that? Oh, I turned it on so you could join the Discord server if anyone would like. At least if the Discord command works. At least that's some reason. If it's just being an asshole, just be an asshole. And he doesn't even do the Discord command. Then me no likey. But exclamation point Discord should lead to the Discord server. Where you can join. And listen to everybody in there talk about all sorts of very different, very interesting things. But, yeah. Reina. Oh, wait, excuse me. Let's see. Reina. I mean, there's a David tarantula. Perhaps. I bet there might be. And then it usually kills the other tarantulas with a big sling. It just fucking hits them with a rock. That'd be sick. I'd like to watch that. Reina could use a stick, theoretically, and instead of being fucked by Nightbot, you fuck Nightbot. Yeah. I could. Or, I could just take my frustrations out on the fucking Nightbot, because it's being a pain in the ass. Yeah, Gokin, hell yeah, Nightbot painless punishment. I mean, I wouldn't want to do all that. I just want him... He doesn't have to do all that, he just has to do his job. And stop harassing my chatters. Oh, I'm sorry, Nightbot. Is the people using big letters? Is it scary? Oh, I don't care. All you gotta do is direct them to the Discord server for the Seraph fans, Mr. Nightbot. You don't worry a pretty little hair on your robotic head about anything else. Please and thank you. Reina. Ah, there we go. It works. Yippee. Perfect. The Discord server. Yeah, we hang out in there. I pop in every so often. Well, kind of. I like to check in, see what's going on. Sometimes I check in and there's some crazy shit being said, and I go, alright, everything is as normal as it can be. I'll see someone talking about, like, some ASMR where some dude's getting his, like, cock ripped off, and I go, yep, all is right in the Seraph fan Discord server. The Seraphin fan Discord server. All is as it should be. Gokin, what's your opinion on maggots? I mean, they do their thing. They crawl around. You know. They crawl around, turn into bigger and more annoying bugs, but they fly. They turn into flies. I mean, you know. Can't say I have an opinion on them. They don't really do shit, except eat, like, dying things. And the world needs gravediggers as well. Everybody. Everything needs that. Decomposers, as they are called. Arena harassment. He said, sometimes I even amaze myself. Ugh. He's such a... He needs to be knocked down a peg or two. With a pegging or two. This cocky-ass, stupid bot. You know what else is big? Some... Oh, so Yay works in caps, but not Goliath Spider. This bit hates spiders. It does. Or the bot hates spiders. He's weak. You don't have to stab me. I'm just trying to collect all this good stuff for money. Okay. Gokin, I got Renin fucking Miku on the gambling bot earlier. Agony. I never get... All I look for on the Moo Day bot is just... like... I'm trying to find VTubers specifically, and there's like no VTubers on Moo Day. I don't know why. Reina. One of my friends talked about an audio where a guy loved maggots. Very interesting news. I mean... I've seen awful things involving maggots before, and I go, you know, not for me. You know, perhaps I'm just not very open-minded, I guess, about maggots being in places they should not be, aside from the top of a decomposing body. Gokin, technically the maggots me and V were talking about was a dating sim. Okay, I see. I mean, there's a horse dating sim and a bird dating sim. I really can't be surprised if there's a dating sim with maggots in it. You don't just look at a maggot, like, crawling around on the ground and it's all, like, you know. You don't think that's adorable? Those nasty bugs that aren't even fully bugs yet. Get all these plorts. I think we have enough. I've just been mindlessly collecting money. We might have enough to get a we might be able to buy access to another spot of the farm here. Ain't this something? Let me go deposit these. And these. There's nothing else there. Alright, and let me go see if that guy has, like, culled any of the, chickens in our horde. Purple Sheep Dude, I had a thought for you and your poor rolls being wasted on little girls. I don't go looking for, like, lolies. That's what the fucking Mude bot likes to give me. Because it's a sick fuck with a terrible sense of humor. That damn bot. Wait a second. Ah. You were hiding from me. Did I get it? I did. If you could speed up your eating of chickens, I'd greatly appreciate it. We got a lot of chickens here, and we gotta get rid of them. I know you're happier than a pig in shit, but gotta. The fuck? Oh, this is like a force field. I forgot I bought that. That would have been a lot more useful dealing with those stupid tar things earlier. Okay, wait, do we know the same maggot audio where your face fucks you with maggots in your mouth? Oh, well. Perhaps. Rena, I was only talking to you about the audio. I didn't listen to it, but dude, fuck people with maggots is all I know. That's all I know, and I think personally that's all I need to know. I'm not going to stop you from discussing it, of course, but if it were me. We'll let that collect a little longer. Okay, so we have 11 grand. There's got to be a place we can buy. Okay, we already got this. Isn't there a... Let's see. We bought this area. We got this area. I think we got this. There's got to be one more... I think there's one more area we have yet to actually, like, buy. To get access to. This area we got here. Because that's, like, over here. I don't... Oh, right in front of us. This way. I think this is the one area we still haven't bought yet. How much is it? This property. The lab allows you to begin your career as an amateur, unlicensed slime scientist. I don't know if we, I don't know if we should be fucking with the genetics of slimes without a license. Also, I took a sip of my Italian soda. It is now water with a little bit of raspberry flavoring in it. That's good. I need water. I've been drinking coffee all day. I sit here and I think, why does my head hurt? Why does my stomach hurt? Ooh. Maybe because you're drinking fucking coffee and not a drop of water. Perhaps. Might be an idea. Just got my giant bottle of water down here. 64-ounce water bottle. I think to most people it's actually 8 ounces, but, you know. I'm a little on the smaller side, so it's closer to 64 for me. Oh my gosh. They're spreading out here. I didn't even realize. Oh no. They're running out of room. I wonder how many of them fall into the ocean. If I hit them with the super blast, do they go flying back? Didn't do shit. Never mind. How about I redirect you to your fates? There we go. Oh, this guy. And you. Did I not get the one old... This old hen. Elder hens. I think you guys specifically. I'm surprised we don't... Okay, there's a couple. This one's not old yet. I'm surprised there's not more elder hens and roosters, because There's just so many. Go kitten. I need to forget my immense Muday trauma. Oh, this guy hit me. There we go. Oh, I can't collect that. Okay, let me go feed these to the tabby slime, because he needs nourishment. First, you go in here. Alright. Now, you, buddy. Here. Just keep the old hens and the old roosters in here. They won't put up a fight. They can't fight back. You can eat them with ease to your heart's content. There's still only 2. Do you guys see this? Look at this. Here. Don't come near me, but look, here. Check this out. Eat that. There you go. You forgot there was food here. No, it's cute because you're stupid and all. Give me! Oh, get out of there! Radiation poisoning. Come on. There you go. I need my plorts. Start collecting these. I didn't even realize we're almost at 2 hours. Which means it's almost time for the post-stream story time. Where I read stuff. I'm going to read an SCP article. I don't even remember what we did last time. Or at least which article we did last time. Let's see. I think... Oh! This... You go here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Get that. Get that. I hope I find that SCP article. I really don't remember the name of it, but I hope I remember sometime or find it. The one that's basically just like a fetish SCP. I don't even know if it's still listed on the SCP like website. But that one was funny because people were just getting pissed off. They're like, this isn't an actual SCP. This is just fetish material. Leave it alone. Don't interact with it. This one. There we go. Okay. And that. Anything else? I think that might be it. I think I'm going to go ahead and buy the lab. Oh. We're at 1,200. We'll have $2,000 left over, which isn't too bad. I don't want to waste all my money. So let's go. We'll finish out stream by purchasing the... What's it? We'll collect up plorts to get a little more money before we do it. But then we'll go pull the trigger on the... Hey, you're going to kill yourself. Don't do that. Back in there you go. You guys need food too, don't you? I should probably set up like a tree with like fruit in it in here. Because I feel kind of bad just leaving y'all unattended. Oh, no! There you go. Sorry, pal. You stay right up. There you go. Okay. Let me go... The phosphor slimes. What do they like? Slimes, phosphor. They like... Oh, Q-berries. Okay, perfect. Let's start a Q-berry tree. First, I guess I'll buy the plot, like, over here. Maybe that'll... Maybe that's why you guys are flying everywhere, because you're in search of food, because you're starving. That might be why. Let's get that. And then, do that. There's only, how many of these guys are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so maybe make them grow a little fast. They'll eat them. Worst comes to worst, they'll just rot away, which we have a shit ton of key berries as it is, so. This dude is really bent on just being done with it all. There's better things in life, pal. Watch. Just you watch. The Q berries are going to come rolling in. You're going to be so happy. You and your friends are going to get so sick of eating Q berries, except you're too stupid to be sick of it, so you won't. There you go. Let's see. I need one. Look at this. Let me get him some Q berries to eat right now. And then we'll go and... Let me come back and... I was gonna say, let me set up the auto collector, because there's so many plorts that come out of those giant honey slimes. It's kind of a pain in the ass to collect them constantly. Now that we're making the money we can... Oh, eat that. There you go. I thought that was like a note. Just a puddle of whatever the fuck that was. Let's see. You... Come here. No. You're supposed to get that. Yeah, you go for it. Get it. Yeah, you can have one too. There you go. Ain't that better. Isn't life great? You were going to run outside and kill yourself in the sun, but... Oops. But aren't you glad you didn't? Because now you get to have a Q-berry. Look at that. Have another Q-berry. You missed. Try it again, buddy. You'll get it. One more try. You got it. There we go. Good boy. You did it. You too. And you. Come here. And you. Look at that. See, sometimes you just need, you know, you might think about not doing good things to yourself, which is sad. But then you have yourself a little piece of fruit, and all of a sudden, life ain't so bad. Ain't that right? Eat this if you agree. Eat this if all you need is a little piece of fruit sometimes to make your life a little... Fuck. Look, check it. Here you go. Look at that. See, life is great. Got a Q-berry in ya. Get that. Everything just... It's all cake. There you go. Now you're going to have a lot of it. Everything's coming up aces. Life is just going great for you guys, huh? What's over here? I forgot. The ocean. And a teleporter. Purple sheep dude. Eat this if all you need is to make your life a little... Fuck. I missed. That was a part of the plan, but you got the message. Look at that. Ah, life's great. Sometimes you just need a little fruit in your belly, and all of a sudden, things don't seem so bad. Here, or don't. That's okay too. You can choose. He can have it. He wanted it. Go get it. Look. I feel bad making you adorable flying creatures fight for resources, but you know, it's fine. There we go. Especially because I profit off of it. Now you're gonna have so many Q berries. You'll be lousy with them. You don't know what to do. Ain't that nice? Ain't that a good conundrum to be in? Okay. So let me turn in these plorts. I'm gonna buy the ranch, and I think before I end stream, I'm gonna set up an auto feeder for these fuckers and maybe those ones over there too, if I can afford it. So let's go buy the, I think, last expansion on the ranch. Because we got the moss blank, or we got whatever this area is. We got this. That's where all the chickens are hoarded. We were just in the caves. We got the dock down here. So I think all we need is just... I think we even got this area. Which, yeah, I think we got this. I bought it, and I remember buying it and chat being like, oh, that was a waste of money. You should have done that. I was like, oh, well. Completionist. It's our property. We can put up stakes here and tell ATF to stay the fuck off. It's our land. Just like we're about to do right here. Need a sip of my water. Alright. Here we go. Allows you, look at that. Slime Science. You've unlocked the lab, a special ranch expansion that will allow you to create gadgets using slime science. Oh. We have 1932 coins left. What's going on in here? I guess we have to do this tutorial. Time to get crafty. This barn has all the equipment you'll need to begin crafting gadgets using slime science. Gadgets include useful utilities to aid in exploring, defensive turrets, decorations, and more. Ah, okay. A refinery. Okay. Treasure pods locked. The refinery. In order to fabricate gadgets, you'll need resources. Try shooting a plart into the refinery, but remember, any resource deposited into a refinery cannot... Okay, so it's like materials. So that's like, we put stuff in and those are the ingredients to make things. So we can't sell it, but instead we'll get to craft with it. What is this? Fabricate. Oh, okay. Oh, I see, I see. So if we just store stuff in here, then we can craft things and it'll just automatically pull from that. 10 pink plorts, 6 rad rock plorts, and then 3 rad plorts. Okay. Allows you to drill for buried resources. Lasts 1 cycle. I mean, 1 cycle is a long time, but I don't think you mean my cycle. Utilities, warp tech, nah, that's about it. So just a drill. What's this? Builder's shop. Novice pump allows you to siphon underground resources. Oh, okay, so these are like recipes we can buy. Apiary. Collect resources from wild bees. A pink teleporter. A set of 2 teleporters that can be used to create your own quick travel link. Warp deposit. Set of 2 gadgets allows you to remotely transport. Oh, this is useful. Some of this is really useful. Look at this. Drone. A helper bot that can be programmed to buzz around your range to perform a variety of tasks. A med station. Hydro turret. A slime... What? The slime ball hoop. Begins a round of slime ball as soon as a single slime passes through the hoop. What's your high score? Go kitten. Oh my god, we're finally almost a slave labor. Yeah! Yes, make robots do work for me. That's prosperity. Purple sheep dude. Now I need to see Goat call you old with her little pointer finger. Old. Why? What did I say? I mean, I know I said something old, but what specifically did I say old this time? A Gordo snare. Captures a Gordo slime. Bait it with food and wait. Pink slime lamp. A decorative lamp housing a happy slime. That's kind of cute. Okay, so we just got to put resources in there. We'll do that next time. We'll get working on... what is this? Is this... Okay, so this is just extra land to, like, put stuff on. That tutorial's not going to go away until I put something in it, is it? I'm just exploring real quick. Look at that. Go kitten. Hoes don't appreciate my amazing pointing. When it calls, apparently you can hear my nail click against my laptop stream. Got nails I can kill a man. Get your nails did up and stab a guy in the eyes. If you would like. That thing really isn't going to go away until I put slimes in, huh? Okay. Purple sheep dude. You talked about your nails being long. Oh. Or, not nails. Wow, I really can't read. My eyes are burning up. Talked about your cycles being long. That's true. They are. Cycles aren't too long. They're only, what, like 400 or 500 billion years? It's not too long. I keep mentioning it, chat. I'm a young angel. I'm only 16 trillion years old. That's like nothing for... Nothing for an angel. Holy cow. Get these out of here. Where they wither away. Let me... Let's see, we got 2058. Let's... put these in here. Getting a lot of plorts in here, so how about I set up a auto collector? And there we go. Look at that. That's better. Okay, so let's put in... I'm going to turn in these honey ones. There we go. I should probably set one up for you too, huh? You guys are kind of a pain in the ass to collect around. Here we go. Do your thing. There we go. Where is it? There we go. If I just throw in, like, one of each, will it, like, leave me alone, or is it really going to demand I, like, craft something? Purple sheep, dude. The nail on the screen is so real. And the Nightbot has to come and be a fucking pain in the ass. Nightbot, prepare. You know, my pimp hand is getting mighty, mighty itchy. Nightbot, the way you're acting. Oh, I went to the wrong... That's what I get for talking shit. I went to the wrong place. I think I went out this tunnel. Right here. There we go. Purple sheep, dude. The nail tapping the screen is so real. Yeah, gotta let them know they're talking to you. I tend to gesticulate with my hands, but you can't see that, obviously. But, yeah. That's something I do. There, okay. Is that it? Are you done? Do I need to fucking... Oh, come on, okay. Purchase blueprints at any gadget. Be sure to check a builder shop often for new blueprints. Okay, so it updates. What else do you want me to look at? I think I know I need a few of these to actually, like, you know, work with. Fabricator. Once you have a blueprint, the fabricator allows you to craft gadgets using resources stored in the refinery. Give it a try. Okay, so I need... Oh, I can't do that right now, but... Okay, so I need, what, rock? 6 rocks and 3 rads. I don't have those on... Oh, lore. Hold on. I built this lab after meeting a slime scientist and learning about the wonders of plort technology. I figured it would be fun to tinker with on rainy days. I only nearly blew myself up 3 times, which is pretty good given my tendency for that sort of thing in my other hobbies. You're telling me. But it soon became a reminder that I have a thirst for adventure, and being cooped up in a barn all day wasn't ever going to satisfy that thirst. Soon, I began to set my sights for horizons beyond this ranch, and once I got to thinking on it, further still. H. Wherever you are. Gadget. In order to place gadgets, you need to enable gadget mode. T. Oh. I don't have gadgets. In gadget mode, you cannot vac or shoot, but you can see all the build sites in the world that you can place your gadgets. Have a look around. So this, yeah, if I had stuff, I could put it here. Okay, I've had a look around. There we go. Place site. Once you find a build site, approach it and open the gadget menu and simply select the gadget you wish to place. Okay, it's not too bad. Purple sheep dude. I just picture that one... Oh, TikTok with the girl. Yeah, I know the one. I mean, I have my... Here's the motherfucking tea. That one. Fucking tapping the shit out of that cup. Alright. Let me go put these... Let me go deposit these. We're slowly working our way towards automation on the farm, which is nice. I'm lazy. Actually, you know what? Oh, fuck. I forgot I didn't have the room. Let me put this back. Purple sheep dude. That nail tap was so soft and faint. I love it. I mean, I have short nails. And also, I was using a glass thing. The glass I'm drinking out of is all, like, wet. This mug is, like, got condensation all over it. So I don't want it to drip all over my microphone and fuck it up. So I got scared. So I tapped it as hard as I could. Me and my short nails I just trimmed. Here we are. Give me these. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. And... all the conditions are against you. Yeah, I can't. I'm not enough of a girly pop to just do that. Is this water? Yes, it is. Good thing I didn't jump down there. That would have sucked. Go kitten. Wet. Yes. You want like 3. Right, that's all you need. Okay, so then at some point we'll get rock plorts in here or something. I don't know. We'll see. Whoops. Okay, let's go save. Actually, let me collect the last of the plorts before I call it. We'll turn in some money. There we go. I'll let those collect a little more. I'll collect this one. Actually, you guys probably have some too, don't you? That's something. Okay. I'm going to turn these in. I'm going to save the game, and I think we'll call the game part of stream there. We'll move on to the other part of the stream. There we go. There you go. Save. I think you actually have to physically... Isn't it? Save and quit. There we go. Okay. Slime Rancher 2. Yeah, we gotta... As soon as we beat Slime Rancher, I want to play Slime Rancher 2. I don't know how you beat Slime Rancher. I think you just unlock all the areas and find all the lore, but we're working our way through it bit by bit. Let me... hit that quit button. There we go. Okay, and then before we continue, of course, I have to get a little fire started. So if you're new here, if you don't know, whoops, that's a little loud. If you don't know, this is the part of the stream where I do some reading. I call it the post-stream story time. This is the part of the stream where I read stuff. Okay. Go kitten. Get to the last area, read the story things around the map, and read all the mail from what's her name? Oh, yeah, Casey. Okay, I think we've been keeping up on at least those last 2 things. Anytime I find it, I read it just out of habit because I want to learn more of the story. But, yeah, we'll find our way to that last area. I think now that we're, like, really farming the food and the crops and everything, we should be able to feed the Gordos and give them that good old DeviantArt treatment. And then we get their key or whatever, and then we continue on. So we're getting there, bit by bit, which is nice. I don't know how long it'll be. It'll probably be a couple more streams till we beat the game, but we will see. Let me turn on the fire because it's really loud still. I can see it, like, overpowering me on OBS. There we go. Okay. I am going to go to the bathroom and leave my, this human disguise. But when I come back, I'm going to do the post-stream story time where we read, and we're reading an SCP article. Let's see. So this one tonight might be multiple parts from what I've heard. We're reading something called Things Dr. Bright is Not Allowed to Do. And I remember, I think whoever suggested it said that it's something that might have to get broken up into a couple of bits. So, yeah, we'll start reading that. I'll see how long it is. Usually when I go to the bathroom, I pull up the SCP article at the same time. So I'll take a quick browse through it and see how long it is. And if it does have to be broken up, then broken up it will be. But first, bathroom, which you too should also do if you have to go to the bathroom. So I will be right back. back. Yeah, it took me a little longer than usual. I was looking for the story, so that's a bit of a story in and of itself. But yeah, so let me catch up on chat and I'll explain what happened there, because it's a interesting story. We're still gonna read it, but oh boy. Purple sheep, that's your cute goat. I refuse to piss while he pisses. I don't want to cross streams. Okay, fair point. Nature's piss or squirt or everything. Oh boy, like fountains. Ren is laughing at my phone's wisdom. Purple sheep, dude, my jaw dropped to the floor and shattered when I heard it started playing, and I realized it was in French. So, I found the story. It was like deleted off of the SCP website, so I had to dig around a bit, and I found a first I found a fanfic.net archive of it, and it's not very well formatted, so I found a web archive from like when it was published, or at least like updated last before it got deleted. Apparently, I don't know how true this is. I don't know anything about SCP like writers or anything. Apparently the author, the reason they got nuked off the page, it does exist, the author may have some alleged allegations on him, and those allegations may or may not involve children. So yeah, I was like, huh, this is what I was looking for when I was trying to find something to read. But that's interesting. So I like to separate the art from the artist, but yeah, that's something. We'll still read it. We'll read through some of it tonight. But yeah, fun fact. Apparently the person who wrote the things Dr. Bright is not allowed to do at the Foundation might be a piece of shit. Who knew? Well, that's something. Alleged. So this is a list. Let's see. So, this is a list surrounding a character in SCP lore by the name of Dr. Bright. And I don't know, like I said, I'm not very plugged into SCP lore. But as I understand it, Dr. Bright, so in SCP like lore, it's very loose. It's like a writing project that anyone can participate in. There's some central like factions and characters within those factions that are kind of consistent and important. But in the SCP Foundation, Dr. Bright is one of those characters that's consistent in his whole thing. I think he's kind of like very odd and eccentric, as I understand it. I never got too deep into SCP lore. Or the meta of SCP, I should say. But yeah, so that's what I understand. And this list is like almost 300 entries long, so I can see why it would have to be broken up. It's yeah, it's a lot. We'll see where we get at. Like I'll go for like 50. We'll see where that puts us at. If 50 takes less time than I thought, then we'll go for 100. But Purple Sheep Dude, was the fetish in question about children? I don't know. I saw some people asking, where's this list gone? And some people are like, yeah, we got rid of it because so-and-so had interests involving children. So I went, oh, well, that's not what I expected to see when I was looking for something to put my voice to, read for my stream. But yeah, interesting. So yeah. There's a note, it says revised list. Please note, no more additions are being allowed. This list is meant as a joke and not an actual depiction of how the character Dr. Bright acts. So this is kind of just like I guess like a meme on the Dr. Bright character, who's very chaotic, I suppose. So we'll read through some of this. Get nice and cozy. I'll take a sip of my Italian soda. There we go. So I don't know if we'll read through the whole list, because it's, just this long, kind of multiple entries, kind of a joke, inside joke, but something to read. So, get nice and cozy, and I will start to read to you. My eye is itching so bad right now. Oh, okay. The list of things Dr. Bright is not allowed to do at the Foundation. 1. Dr. Bright is not allowed to feed anything with peanut butter to Kane. 2. Telling new researchers that you can tame SCP-682 with a rolled-up newspaper and a tummy rub is right out. 3. No longer allowed to challenge Abel to unwinnable games like tic-tac-toe. It was 3 weeks before Abel conceded a draw. 4. SCP-018 is not to be taunted. 5. Giving 113 to Diogenes is just plain pointless. 6. Attempting to disprove 343 to 343 is a horrible idea. Agents are still studying the resulting paperweight, supposedly so heavy that 343 should not be able to lift it. So yeah, this is kind of like a list with a lot of inside jokes, but I guess it doesn't quite hit the same if you don't know what SCP-682 is, which is a unkillable, hateful beast. Let's see. Where did I leave off on? 7. While it is true that no one expects the SCP Inquisition, that is only because there is no such thing. 8. Dr. Bright is not the king of everywhere, or queen. 9. SCP-963 is not to be used for recreational or procreational purpose. What the fuck? What is SCP-963? 963 is... Ooh, a necklace. You know, how about we start... I'll put this list to the side for now because it's really hard to get into it if you don't know what these SCPs are. But 682, I think, is a good SCP to read, actually. If it's the correct one, I think it is. Oh, yeah. I think for tonight, what I might do is I'll read a couple of the SCPs that this list is referencing that I just did. Because if you're new to SCP, I feel like it doesn't quite... It's hard to follow along with this if you don't know anything about what these SCPs are. This is like an inside joke kind of list if you're really into SCP lore, which I'm not. And I don't know. I think not too many people maybe. Because I'm kind of reading this, I'm like, I don't really get what this means. So, I'm going to read a couple of SCPs instead from this list that they're referencing. Starting with SCP-682, which is a very common, I believe, like, it shows up a lot in SCP lore. Which is, let's see. I'll describe it to you. You get a nice mental image in your head. SCP-682. Object Class, Keter. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-682 must be destroyed as soon as possible. At this time, no means available to SCP teams are capable of destroying 682, only able to cause massive physical damage. SCP-682 should be contained within a 5 meter by 5 meter by 5 meter chamber with 25 centimeter reinforced acid-resistant steel plate lining, all inside surfaces. The containment chamber should be filled with hydrochloric acid until SCP-682 is submerged and incapacitated. Any attempts of SCP-682 to move, speak, or breach containment should be reacted to quickly and with full force as called for by the circumstances. Personnel are forbidden to speak to SCP-682 for fear of provoking a rage state. All unauthorized personnel attempting to communicate to SCP-682 will be restrained and removed by force. Due to its frequent attempts at containment breach, difficulty of containment and incapacitation, and high threat of Foundation exposure, SCP-682 is to be contained in Site Redacted. The Foundation will use the best of its resources to maintain all land within 50 kilometers clear of human development. Description: SCP-682 is a large, vaguely reptilian-like creature of unknown origin. It appears to be extremely intelligent, and was observed to engage in complex communication with SCP-079 during their limited time of exposure. SCP-682 appears to have a hatred of all life, which has been expressed in several interviews during containment. See Addendum 682-B. 682 has always been observed to have extremely high strength, speed, and reflexes, though exact levels vary with its form. SCP-682's physical body grows and changes very quickly, growing or decreasing in size as it consumes or sheds material. SCP-682 gains energy from anything it ingests, organic or inorganic. Digestion seems to be aided by a set of filtering gills inside of SCP-82's nostrils, which are able to remove usable matter from any liquid solution, enabling it to constantly regenerate from the acid it is contained in. SCP-682's regenerative capabilities and resilience are staggering, and SCP-682 has been seen moving and speaking with its body 87% destroyed or rotted away. In case of containment breach, SCP-682 is to be tracked and recaptured by all available mobile task forces, with no teams with fewer than 7 members are cleared to engage it. To date, redacted, attempted breaches have numbered at 17, while successful breaches have numbered at 6. See Addendum 682-D. Voice acting. Yippee. Amateur voice acting time. Let me drink some water. I'm not sure what 682 is supposed to sound like. He could sound like the guy from Hatred who just hates life, because he's just edgy like that. Let's see. Addendum 682-B. Portion of a recorded transcript of redacted, an unknown doctor. Begin log. Skip to 21 minutes and 52 seconds. Doctor. Now, why did you kill all those farmers? If you don't talk now, we will remove you from this attempt and place you back into incomprehensible. That's all it says. I don't know. It's the noise he made. Pardon. Incomprehensible again. Speak up. Move the mic up closer. They were. That microphone has only so much gain. Move closer to it. His throat's messed up, man. Look at it. He ain't talking. Oh, got murked. They were disgusting. He killed them. My gosh. I didn't want to scream into the microphone. It says he screamed, and I didn't want to scare you guys because I like to keep it cozy, comfy. So just know that man was screaming while he died, getting ripped apart. Addendum 682-D. Breaches with SCP-682. First occurrence. Number 1. First occurrence. On date redacted. Handled by Agent redacted, agent redacted, killed in action. Personnel D129, killed in action. Personnel D027, killed in action. Personnel D173, killed in action. Personnel D200, killed in action. And Personnel 193, killed in action. Second occurrence, date redacted. Handled by Agents redacted, Doctor redacted. Personnel D124, Personnel D137, killed in action. D201, killed in action. D202, killed in action. And D203, killed in action. Third occurrence, date redacted, handled by Agent redacted, Master Sergeant redacted. 2 agents redacted, 1 killed in action. D018, killed in action. D211, killed in action. And D216, survivor. Fourth occurrence, dates redacted, handled by Agent redacted, Staff Sergeant redacted, T Sergeant, I'm not sure what that is, redacted, Private redacted, another Private redacted, Lieutenant, another redacted, and Staff Sergeant redacted, killed in action. A Colonel killed in action, redacted. Private, killed in action. Private, killed in action. And agent, killed in action. All redacted. This is the one gripe I have with SCP. A lot of redacteds. Gets a little repetitive at some point. Fifth occurrence. Date redacted. Handled by personnel D221. Agent, redacted. Killed in action. Another agent. 2 agents. Redacted. Killed in action. And personnel D028. Killed in action. D111. Killed in action. D281. Killed in action. And D209. Killed in action. And finally, the 6th breakout. Again, date redacted, agent redacted, personnel D291, missing, agent redacted, killed in action, another agent killed in action, personnel D299, killed in action, D277, killed in action, personnel D278, killed in action, and D279, killed in action. Addendum 682-E. Termination options. A log of event 682-E18. Dr. redacted attempts to use SCP-409 on SCP-682. Generals redacted and Dr. redacted. Observing. At 0400, initial exposure, SCP-682 begins to tear at the point of contact, causing massive trauma to the area. 682 requests several times to know what it has been exposed to. And if I recall correctly, SCP-409 is like this crystal that if you touch it will completely crystallize your body inside and out and just kills you brutally. So that's what he's been exposed to. At 0800, crystallization begins, spreading much slower than usual. At 1200 hours, SCP-682 shows signs of extreme pain and begins having seizures. At 1300 hours, crystallization stops at 62% conversion. Crystallized area explodes, causing massive physical trauma to SCP-682. At 1400 hours, SCP-682 recovers from exposure despite the loss of limbs and organs. 682 begins regeneration, stating that it will attempt to kill and consume all staff involved in Event 682-E18. SCP-682 appears to be immune to SCP-409. Use of other SCP items to terminate 682 must now first be tested on samples of 682 before full-scale testing. In accordance, the Dr. Redacted's recommendations, see document 27B-6, Doctors Redacted and Redacted have requested permission to attempt the termination of SCP-682 using SCP-689. The request is currently pending approval from the Redacted. It has also been suggested by Dr. Gears to use SCP-182 in an attempt to communicate with SCP-682. SCP-182 has expressed reluctance and refuses to enter the containment center of SCP-682 if at all. And then I think there's other, as I recall, there's like other attempts to destroy 682. So his whole thing, he's this weird creature that just hates everything and just wants to like destroy all life. He hates everything with a burning passion. And no matter what, nothing ever works. He just adapts. That's his whole thing. Nothing can ever kill him. Okay. Wow. That was an interesting detour. I like the idea of the list. I read through it, and I vaguely understand some parts of it, but if you don't know anything about SCP, it's kind of a lot of just random inside jokes. And also the writer may or may not have proclivities that are not really okay at all. So that's why it's hard to find a copy of the thing. There we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed that post-stream story time. It was a little different, but, you know, that's all good. Do a little reading. Let me be an old man and mark this off. Let's see, get that out of there. I think the next SCP being read, I don't know anything about it. I like to find out about it as I read it. SCP 4439. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but we will find out together. So, oh, I can put out my fire now. Let me get that out. Put that out like that. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had fun with stream. We made some good progress in Slime Rancher, which is always exciting. And then did a little reading, of course. I don't think we're getting close to the end of the game, actually. I was going to say, I think we're getting close to the end. We unlocked another area, so that's good, but we still have other, places. But as Goat mentioned in chat, we're getting close to unlocking slave labor, making robots do stuff for us, so that's exciting. But that will be another time. We'll get there sooner or later. If you're not already following me, you should totally follow me on my socials, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. I also have a Discord server if you want to join. You can follow me, and you can join other Seraph fans in the Discord server. That's always fun. Lots of fun stuff going on in there. Go get not important gums. He just has that effect on people, I guess. When he's not busy being a brooding, angry, fucking weirdo. He's making people spoom. But yeah, my allergy medicine is wearing off and it's really starting to show. It's like my eyes itch so bad. It's so bad. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Tomorrow I am streaming again. I think I wrote it down. Oh, I did. And we haven't played this game also in a little while. Tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, we're playing, wouldn't you know it, Postal 2. Playing some more Postal 2. I don't remember where we left off on that game either, but we'll play some more of that. Exciting. I'm kind of touching on series I haven't touched in a little bit, so we'll do some Postal 2. That's always very fun, very fucking nuts if you've never seen Postal 2 before. I think we're getting close to beating that game, so that's exciting. Maybe if there's enough interest and it doesn't run like shit like it used to, then maybe after I beat Postal 2, once I've had a little bit of a break from Postal, maybe we could do Postal 4, No Regrets. But the last time I played it, it was so badly optimized. It was not. It was no fun. I played it on my own time, personally. And that was a while ago. That was long before I was streaming, probably like a year and a half ago. And it ran so, it was slowing my computer to a crawl. And this thing's kind of beefy. So, if Postal 4 is a little more optimized, maybe we'll check it out after Postal 2. But, yeah, we'll see how close we are to beating Postal 2 is, and check that out. That's tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Do join in and have fun. I'm not sure if there's anything else to really plug or announce. I guess it's still a couple of weeks away, but I'll keep reminding about it. I'm almost done with Seraph School, which is exciting. And as a result of that, in a couple of weeks, on May 17th, I will be gone. I will be in heaven all day. I will be celebrating my completion of Seraph School, which is very exciting. It's not the complete end. I plan to go into more additional schooling for the healing arts. So we'll go there that'll be down the line and something else, but that's in a couple of weeks. I feel like I just want to keep reminding so it doesn't, blindside you when I'm not streaming on that Saturday. Very sad, I know. All right. With that, I don't really think there's anything else I have to remind or suggest, aside from totally following me if you'd like. And with all of that said, let's see. Here we go. With all that said, I'm Seraph. You've all been wonderful, and I will be seeing you again very soon. All right? Okay, all right. There we go. Bye-bye. See ya. Hasta la vista. See you next time. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.